Today's at-home workout is an indoor walking one, and we're going to be walking around Paris. So what I want you to do is just start marching on the spot, and the idea is you simply follow along to the movement that I'm doing. So it's a really lovely way for you to do a fun exercise at home. So for the first part, we're simply going to be walking through the streets of Paris. Then occasionally we're going to stop off, look at a location, and we're going to do some standing toning exercises. So just follow along. Make the most of the room that you've got, and if you are marching on the spot, just make sure you do it with good posture, land nice and softly. If your room's big enough, just keep walking around the room and just imagine you are in this beautiful city called Paris with me. So we're just going to keep going, take it to that nice walk, and we can just listen also to the sound of the birds. We're going to be really focusing on looking after your mental health as well. So just keep walking, and what we're going to do when we get to the end of this road here, we're going to do some toning exercises. Make sure when you're walking that you're still doing this at home with good posture, so always have your shoulders pulled back, have your chest lifted. So now we're going to work on your arms and shoulders. So just join into this move, come into a split stance, and you're just going to push your arms up and then draw them back down. So I'm not putting any timers on here today because I want you just to enjoy the exercise, live in the moment, just take in that view, have a little look at all these streets in Paris, and we're just going to focus on making you feel good, and we're just working through your upper body at the same time. This one's also really good for your posture as well. So keeping that going. Right, so who recognises the Eiffel Tower? So what we're going to do now, let's bring it straight back to a walk for me. So you're marching on the spot, just keeping that going. So it's little bursts of walking, then we're going to do some toning as well, and let's just look over and look at the river, and then coming back to the Eiffel Tower, and just keep walking. Swing through those arms if you're marching on the spot at home, or just keep walking around the room. So now let's do a little bit of work for your waist, and just come into a split stance and just follow here what I'm doing. So this one is really lovely at working through your waist, working through your obliques, so you're just going from one side to the other. Just make sure that you're not leaning forwards, neither backwards. Just go from one side, that's it, to the other. Make sure your knees are slightly bent for me. Reaching over, and this one is really lovely for the waist. So now we're going to head up to the Trocadero Gardens. So we're going to start walking. What I want you to do this time now is just march on the spot, just march a little bit faster for me. Keeping that going. And if you are walking around the room, just walk from one end of the room to the other, taking that a little bit faster, just increasing that pace a little bit for me. And let's just take in that view and just keep going. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to a toning move, and so for this one, just follow along. When you're ready, we're going to just tone your lower body, and I want you just take one step back, come back up, and alternate from one leg to the other. Also add in swinging both the arms, lift both the arms above. So this one here is a really lovely toning move. It's also really going to help increase your strength and endurance through the lower body, and you've got a fantastic view of the Eiffel Tower. And let's just keep going. So raise both arms above the head, you step that back. And the great thing is with this move, by taking that leg behind, it's forming a backward lunge, which is a lot safer on the knees. So it's a lot better than doing a forward lunge. Keeping that going, and do come and find me on Facebook, Lisa Squad, and let me know if you enjoyed this walk in Paris. And let's just keep going, swinging those arms up, step that foot back. You are getting fitter, you are getting stronger, and let's just keep going before we continue on a journey. So now do a little jog on the spot for me. Just jog as we're running up these stairs, so just mimic the moves that I'm doing. Let's just keep going, climbing all those stairs to the top. And then let's just have a little look here, and just look through, and we can just see the Eiffel Tower there. So just keep moving, so just mimic the moves that I'm doing, and we're just looking through again. So now we've got more stairs. If you're ready for it, let's just take it again to another jog for me. So just jog on the spot. So we're just getting that heart rate up a little, just as if we're running up those stairs. Okay, so we're now ready for a new location. So again here, just be marching on the spot, or if you can at home, just be walking around the room. But make sure you do it with good posture, have your shoulders pulled back, and just keep focusing on keeping those tummy muscles pulled in tight while we're walking down this avenue here in Paris. And you can just see all the lovely green trees. And what I wanted to do with this workout is just create something that's really going to be good for our mental health as well as our physical health. So let's just keep going. So you're just walking along with me. We're just moving your body, just going to make you feel good. And we can also just listen to the birds singing, and let's just take in a quick look at the view there of the wonderful Eiffel Tower. So now we're just walking along the River Seine. And we've got some stairs, so every time we go down or upstairs, this is an opportunity for you to take it to a light little jog. So just do a little jog on the spot for me, just a light little jog. And we're going to get ready to now do a bit more toning. So we're doing that mix of walking and toning today. Let's just take another look at the Eiffel Tower. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're simply just going to be standing straight, and we're just going to go for leg kicks. So you're just going to kick one leg, then the other leg, and just kick that up and back. Just make sure we're keeping the back nice and straight, and just kick from one side to the other. So with this one, what we're doing here, I'm getting you to tone your legs, your abs, your arms, but this one is also really good to increase your flexibility. It's great to really strengthen through your core strength as well. It's good for mobility, it's good for your joint health. And let's just keep that going. And the more often you do this, you'll find that your flexibility has increased through your legs as well. And just alternate from one leg to the other. Doing really well, and we are well over halfway today of our walk. So again, let's just walk along the Seine River. So just now take it back to that march. So you're marching on the spot, you're doing it with good form, or you're walking around the room. Walk nice and fast, and then still take in that beautiful view of Paris. You can listen to the birds sing at the same time. So we're going to go back up those stairs. Now take it to a light little jog for me, just jogging all the way to the top. So just increase that intensity just a little, jogging all the way. I'll power march that up to the top of the stairs. Now the question is, are we going to go left or right? You decide. Okay, right it is. So let's just again take this back to a power march. But what I want to do on this one is I want to focus on working your abdominals while we're marching or walking. So simply carry on marching on the spot, walking, but now what I want you to do is just pull your tummy in as tight as you can. Pull your belly button in tight towards your spine and hold that for me for 5 seconds. Go 4, 3, 2 and 1, and just release. And what that's doing is that's just really working your core and strengthening that deepest core muscle. Let's do it again, and just while you're marching or walking, pull it in tight for 5. Let's go 4, 3, 2 and 1. All right, that's good. And just carry on walking, keeping that going. So we're going to go for another walk now. So this one here, we've got a nice view of the Eiffel Tower. Let's walk or march that just a little bit faster for me. We're just going to keep going. And then the next move, we're going to go back to doing a toning move. So let's really power that out. Take that to a fast walk or a fast march, keeping that going. Make sure you keeping that upper body nice and straight. Let's do another 10 seconds this time of drawing those tummy muscles in nice and tight. So let's go 10, take it 9, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and just release. And now just take it back to your walk or your march, Keeping that going, and then we're just going to cross over the road in a second, and we're going to do a little bit of toning. So for this one, what we want to do is you're simply going to do a real power knee drive, and you're going to draw both arms down. So this one here, what I want you to do is get you to tone your abdominals, your legs and your arms. So you're drawing both arms down and alternating knee drives, taking that up. So this one here is really good for cardiovascular health, but it's also really good to work your lower body. You're working your core, we're also then working through the upper body. It's a great one for your joints and mobility as well. So let's just keep that going under this beautiful bridge here in Paris. And again, with all these exercises, it's important to always do it with good form. So just make sure you are keeping your upper body nice and straight as you do it. Driving that leg up from one to the other. That's good. And this one is great here for the shoulders, especially working through the deltoids, top of the shoulders, and through the arms. So keeping that going, and let's just have one more view of the fabulous Eiffel Tower in the distance. Alright, that's good, and we are nearly finished on this one. So from toning your arms, let's now take it straight back to a power walk. So we're going to walk along here underneath this bridge. I want you now to walk as fast as you can. So while you're at home, really take that march nice and fast. And if you're walking around the room at home, just walk a little bit faster. And do let me know in the comments down below if you like this idea of doing virtual walks in beautiful cities, and also let me know if you've got any ideas of some lovely cities that you would like to go on a virtual walk in. So let's just keep that going, just walking with that good posture, keeping that heart rate up. So we're keeping moving, we're looking after your future health by you and I right now walking in Paris. So this time now, what I want you to do is follow along with me. We're going to walk, but we're going to punch the arms in front, up and out to the side. In front, up, out to the side. So just keep going. So just always what you're doing is you're following along with me. So this one here, we're doing a little bit of working on what we call your motor skills. So we're really working your coordination and agility. Plus we're working cardiovascularly a little bit harder now, because what we're doing is, especially when we take the arms above, we're making your heart work harder because we're walking, but we're taking the arms above heart level. So let's just keep going. And also do come and find me on Instagram and see all the behind the scenes shots of Paris. I had so much fun filming this with my niece who's just finished Oxford filming, so she was perfect for this. And let's now cross over the road, and this time now take it back to a power walk. And just take that to a nice strong march on there. So we've so nearly finished today's walking workout, so let's just keep going to the end. So let's just pick up the speed on there. And now, because we're crossing the road, we've got to cross it really fast. So just take that speed up now, walking faster still. And of course, next time you come back and do this, you can just put on your favourite music, as I always say. And if you have, why don't you find some lovely music, some Parisian music. And let's just do a little twirl. I mean, this is the great thing. Just simply follow what I'm doing, follow those moves, just keep marching. Let's just keep moving your body and just taking in that beautiful view of Paris. And we're just going to cross over the road. So for this last little bit, we're just going to take a right turn. We're going to go up here, and what I want you to do now for this last little bit, let's really engage your core. So while you are walking or marching on the spot, just pull those tummy muscles in as tight as you can, and let's hold them for 5 seconds. Let's go 4, take it 3, 2 and 1. Just release them, but let's just carry on marching or walking. And again, let's just pull them in really tight. So you're just pulling your belly button in tight to your spine. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. This time go 9, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And then we're going to take a left just to the end, and then we will have reached our destination. So do let me know in the comments down below if you've enjoyed this workout. And the exciting thing is you have got another Paris workout to be continued, so watch this space on my YouTube channel and do share it if you like it. And if you'd like to see the postcards from Paris, definitely come and find me on all my social media and let me know in the comments down below where you would like another walking workout video to be filmed.